welcome. What's wrong with you guys?
I'm not fucking with you today.
I'm trying to.
We need a verse for something, you know what I'm saying?
Welcome to Qing Qi's neighborhood. No, what's up? I'm Qing Qi, you feel me? D Nasty,
Hello.
okay? Slapping ass cheeks. And look who we got. DJ Fresh, DJ Fresh, DJ Fresh.
DJing
Hey, happy to be here.
What's poppin'?
You know, same old.
Man, it's an honor. It's an honor, man. This is an interview I've been wanting to do for years. So I'm hella juiced.
For sure. Yeah, it's an honor to be here. It's crazy to see what Thizzler's becoming now.
Right.
It's crazy, because I've seen it from the beginning as well.
Yeah.
And now look,
Yeah.
it has its own creative
It's
content.
blossoming. It's blossoming.
Blossoming.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Flourishing.
We like a ghetto complex.
Right.
You know, I only met you, was it like the second or third time?
Yeah.
You know, you seem like a really smart person. Like very thoughtful and reflective and inquisitive. That's just based off the few conversations we have. And it seems genuine. You know how people be like all those things, but it be fake as fuck, and they be dumb as fuck, really? But I don't think you're really dumb. I think you, deep down, are actually still like,
I mean, yeah, I'm a fan of intellect for sure, but I'm with the stupid shit too sometimes.
okay, let it be known.
Nah, just, you know,
Just
a good, you know, yin-yang. Gotta have a good yin-yang.
Yeah.
Because people try to play you. You know what I'm saying? Even in this business particularly, like paper gangsters, they try to play you. You know, so.
No, I definitely feel that. I feel that. So what's up? What's going on? What you bubbling up right now? Any Tonight shows coming out?
Yeah, but I'm about to go to Africa. I'm real excited about that.
For real?
Where you going?
10 days. I'm going to Ethiopia, man. I'm going to Addis. I don't even know how to say that.
Addis.
Yeah.
Shout out to my Habashas.
Yep, going there.
Salam.
Yep, July 3rd till July
Wow.
10th. Take 2 days to get there. I leave July 3rd, arrive July 5th, but they 12 hours ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, you going to the future, bro.
I know. And then when I come back, I'll be in the past because I leave July 10th and then get back to California July 9th.
That's crazy.
It's crazy, huh?
That's going to be such an amazing journey. I was supposed to go like 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah.
I still plan on going because it's like my homies have just said how amazing. Like all my boys are Eritrean, so you know what I'm saying? It's like just being in the land is amazing. Ethiopia, Eritrea, like you see so much.
To it for sure, yeah. Like they booked me for this. It's just a party, you know what I'm saying? But like they don't got a I think it's called a World Bank over there yet. So it's dumbass cheap. Like a Corona is like 75 cents.
For real?
Better get wasted.
So you're going out there for a gig?
Mm-hmm.
That's tight.
Yeah.
That's hella tight.
It's cool, yeah. It's a blessing.
Okay, blessing.
Yeah, it's a blessing.
Is this your first time to Africa?
First time going to the motherland.
Dang, congratulations.
For sure, yeah.
I can't wait till my first time.
Yeah, for real.
That's crazy.
I might bring me an Ethiopian back or something, man.
Okay.
Hello.
A little import real quick.
Hey, I'm telling you. Wait, 415's waking them up.
Every time I get in Uber cars with African drivers, they be like, "Are you albino? Are you albino?" And it'd be like American propaganda, I know, but I be thinking like if I'm gonna go to Africa, I'm gonna be like, oh, because you know in some parts of Africa they be chopping up albinos and good luck charms.
You saw that in Black Lightning.
Yeah, I probably.
That's not American propaganda. They're trying to put fear in you so you don't go back to where it's really lit.
They do.
Did you see that in Black Lightning though?
No.
Oh, okay.
I know what you're talking about.
I just know that one of my kids at my job brought me a documentary like, look, they be chopping you up out there. And I said, I'm not even albino. Like, I'm white. I'm half white. Okay, anyways. Yes, we got DJ Fresh. You work with so many artists.
Yeah.
Tell me who are some artists that are your favorite to work with? Like it's just a vibe. Every time you come through, it's lit.
Of course, me and Styling. Like when me and Styling don't even gotta talk to each other when we get in the lab. Like it's just like we just be in sync. I know what he finna do. I know what kind of beat he want. He know what I'm finna play. Like it's just in sync. We don't even gotta think about it. You know what I'm saying? And I prefer to work with people than to do the email thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But definitely Styling. I would say, you know, the whole Live Wire camp. You know what I'm saying? I love working with them. Ezel's hella fun to work with in the lab. Like it's finna be a party. You feel me? With me and Ezel. get in the lab. Like, it's Ezel. You feel me?
Yeah.
Who else would I say? I like working with producers a lot too. You know what I'm saying? Like the mechanics, like me and mechanics, we got hella beats that we done did together. You feel me? Like we cook up at least like, I don't know, good 5, 6 beats, like 7 beats an hour. And we'll do like 2 or 3 hours. Just cook. You feel me? I'm the third unofficial mechanic. Yeah, you feel me?
Okay. Let it be known, unofficial.
Unofficial.
So let's rewind, right? We talk about the Tonight Show. This is 12 years, you know what I'm saying? 12 years. That's been out, so it's probably been like 13 years in the making that you've been doing, that you guys been working on it. So when first started out, what made you even start the Tonight Show franchise? And did you think it was gonna go beyond just F.A.B?
Nah, cause at the time, like, you know, back in the day, that sounds crazy.
Yeah, dog.
But back in the day, what DJs was doing, like, they was like, I was talking about earlier, DJs was taking like a dope song that was on the radio, let's say a Jay-Z song, right? And then they would go get a dope rapper from the hood or whatever, and get them to do their version of the song that's popping on the radio, but their version, and then they put that out. And do that like with 9 other songs, 9 other artists, put that out as a mixtape, and that shit would be hot for like a cool summer, maybe a year. You was lucky, and then you have to do this shit over. Matter of fact, you remember Demolition Man?
Every time you saying that, I'm thinking of that.
They were the kings of that. Like they was grabbing Jacka, Hustler,
Styling.
They had it lit with the traditional mixtape. You know what I'm saying? But I always knew that like it was a lot of work to do that, and you couldn't make residuals off that.
Yeah, you can sell that
You
shit.
feel me? I always knew that like we was gonna be in this residual world where like that was gonna take over. So that's how I started coming up with my Tonight shows. Like I had my own beats. I had my own beats, and I grabbed the artists, and we just started making songs. You feel me? And I was like, this will live a little bit longer than a summer or a year or some shit. You know what
Absolutely.
I'm saying? It was just smart doing it that way. So yeah, I never thought it would get like to where it's at right now. But at the same time, I don't see shit how everybody else sees shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't see like for example who's somebody you look up to?
Shit. Sway.
Okay, like Sway.
Yeah.
Sway big as fuck.
Right.
But you talk to Sway, he hella humble, right? Sway don't see himself as the God like how we look at Sway as the God. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm not putting myself on the same level. I'm saying I don't see myself how people see me and shit. Like, people call me like legend and shit. I'm like, E40 is a legend.
Right.
I'm just working.
I don't know, dog. I mean, you gotta understand, like, from 19 till now.
Sounds crazy.
Like, I fucking was learning about DJ Fresh. You know what I'm saying? Because I grew up with the Jamon Drews, and I grew up with the 108 Ks and everything like that. And niggas used to tell me, like, bruh, you gotta understand, this nigga Tower, crazy. This nigga Fresh, crazy. And we had been doing some stuff. I was at Youth Radio, and Jamon and them was at YMR. So we had started like fucking around with Jamon Drew and Young Gully. So niggas like, nigga, be ready. Like these niggas raw as fuck. And I'm just like, nah, bruh. And then the Tonight Show dropped. No, I heard based on the true story. And I was just like, this nigga Shady going crazy. These samples is crazy. This whole shit's crazy. So when I understand you say, I don't say the legend, my nigga, absolutely. Doing there 15 years, absolutely.
I appreciate the love. That's what's up. I always been like the type of worker too, where like I don't pay too much attention to all the accolades.
Right.
It's a blessing and shit. Thank you, but like I'm still trying to get to the finish line. Like let's work.
Yeah.
But it is amazing that there is so many artists that if it wasn't for you, a lot of people wouldn't know about them. Like I wouldn't know about Young Gully if it wasn't for you guys doing your collaboration with the Tonight Show, you know? So that's tight though, you know? A lot of people are able to like grow and eat off of the opportunity that you were allowed, you know?
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure.
And you gotta be raw to come fuck with it. If a nigga at a Tonight Show come in, you're like, either they've been in the game for years and it's kind of like also like a reintroduction for like a younger group to a certain degree, or it's like it's an up and coming cat and this motherfucker is raw.
On top, yeah. Like I you gotta fuck with the soil for sure.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta fuck with the soil. Like I always just listen to what the streets tell me to do. I can never go wrong Cause the streets is cold. The internet is cold. They always win. Like if you boosy,
Facts.
Yeah.
you feel me?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I listen to what the streets say. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, if it's mutual, let's get it done. Let's get to the finish line.
Yeah. So you're originally from Baltimore, Maryland.
Yeah.
When did you come out to the Bay Area, and how did you even, like, were you making music in Baltimore? Like, when did you start making music? How did it all
My
come
daddy
together?
was a DJ, and I got two brothers. They both DJs. Mom used to sing. Grandma played in church. You know, I come from one of them families.
Yeah.
My cousins was DJs. My uncle was a dope house DJ.
Yeah.
Like, so DJs been in my family. But my mama brought us out here originally, like, I was like 9, 10, and we first had went to San Jose, and then we was back and forth. Just me though, my brother stayed out there.
Yeah.
Family split up, all that kind of stuff.
Right.
And then we did the whole back and forth thing from like then till I say 17. And then my mom got sick, she passed away. I stayed out here to take care of her till she passed.
Yeah.
And then I moved to Richmond. I was out in Richmond because I was going to school in Emeryville
Okay.
at Expression.
Okay.
So that's how I originally got out here. Yeah.
How did you, like, what made you start working with artists out here? Like, why not, like, go back to Baltimore afterwards?
I still was.
No, I'm saying, like, what made you start working with, like, picking, like, you are a Bay Area producer, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Because I went on tour with Nas. I was 17, and I was on tour with Nas. I did Stillmatic, and I did that God Seen album he came out with. And I was tired of doing DJ battles and shit. You know what I'm saying? I had like 1/3 in the nation and shit. I was shutting shit down. I'll still shut shit down. You feel me? Because, you know, DJing meant a little bit more as far as that aspect back then. But anyways, though, so I had, again, like just like with the mixtapes, I was like, this battling shit is cool, but like I need to work on like my residuals and shit, the money I can make in my sleep.
Just long lasting.
Yeah, the long lasting shit, you know what I'm saying? So, what was the question again?
Like, what made you start working with artists? How did you start working?
So I was doing videos. I used to shoot hella videos, hella montage videos. Like just had a camera and go across the Bay Bridge, like that kind of shit. But I'll put some dope ass music under it, a dope ass beat. You feel me? It's called montage videos, right?
Yeah.
That's how I started like building my shit up. I met F.A.B. When I met F.A.B, it was just like, okay, F.A.B shit done. Then here comes styling. Here come whoever beat the wheel. So it was like a tree. It just kept growing and kept growing. You feel me? And niggas is dope out here. Like I was off. JT the Bigger Figure and Messy Marv and Sin Quinn and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? The whole movement back then. Richie Rich and all that shit.
So are you up on any upcoming Baltimore artists? Or you you have your ear to the streets out there?
Not as much as I used to be, but like I knew like it was a chick named Rara. She actually kind of reminded me of you. You should look.
Okay,
You
she
should
tight?
Yeah, she
If
tight.
I look her up and she not tight, I'm gonna feel highly offended.
She a little older than you, but she on some turn up shit. Like she got the energy. Like she got shit with like what's the chick? You know what MIA is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Oh, wow.
MIA the one to discover her.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, her name Rara. But yeah, I know about Rara. I ain't hella tapped into the scene like that. I spent more time in like I would say DC and New York. My family was in Baltimore, and I would go see them. But as far as the artists, Baltimore is known for a style called Baltimore Club.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Baltimore Club is like, I would say it's like, it's kind of like ghetto house. You feel me? Like Chicago got a house.
Yeah.
Like they made house. You feel me? But niggas be off that shit out there. You feel me? Like niggas pop you in awesome Baltimore Club. Like you feel me? Like nigga, what? Pop you. Whoa. You feel me? They got that shit out there. But no, it's a scene out there for sure.
Were you like you were saying like you were tapped in with DC, like would you like ever like influence or infuse like go-go music into?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's my whole sound is the origin of my sound is for sure East Coast as far as like using samples and shit.
Yeah.
You feel me?
I mean, you could kind of I feel like you could pick up on that, you know, because it's a little different. It's a little more, I feel like a lot of East Coast, and not like that, but it's like a more complex, more sophisticated sound, you know?
It is, yeah. I mean, and it's also like the DJ in me and shit, you know what I'm saying? I mean, now, like, producers, like, it's just all over the place now, you know?
Yeah.
Like, nowadays and shit, like, whatever producer is popping, then all the producers want to sound like that
Right,
producer.
right,
Yeah.
right.
Coming with your
Like
own
DJ
shit.
Mustard beats for like 2 years. Oh my god.
Yeah, everybody want to take the elevator and not the stairs, you know?
You know what? I heard you say that earlier, and that's hella important to talk about, like the instant gratification and the difference between taking that time to build that name and build that platform.
Right.
Why not? I mean, we in the day of the internet, bro. Like, why not just focus on that shit to just shoot up? Why are you so meticulous in making sure you're taking that step by step by step?
I mean, because, man, it ain't no get out of jail free card, man. That shit don't work.
Yeah.
You know, that's just my walk. That's just my tick. You know what I'm saying? So, like I say, when you do it this way, as long as you stay in it, is as long as you're gonna stay in it.
Yeah.
As long as you just keep outputting. You feel me? So, I can't do that. I'm not finna like try to sound like whatever's
Yeah.
popping, because as soon as that's not popping, something else gonna be popping, and now I gotta sound like that and like be, you know what I'm saying, chasing this shit. I'm not the Walmart producer. You feel me?
Tell me more.
Like, you know, when you go to Walmart, you pretty much get a little bit of everything.
You gotta go.
That ain't me.
Yes.
That's not my style. I'm not the Walmart producer.
I ain't even gonna lie to you. I don't even fuck with Walmart. I'm a Target type of bitch. You
Okay.
know what I'm saying?
Cool.
Okay.
Same difference.
So,
Yeah,
nah,
that's cool.
you know.
except just
the-
a little,
Target it's a little
Right, it's a
Target
little
is
The
a little
only
bit
thing
better.
that
It's
makes
bad.
Target and Walmart different is the poverty line.
Hello. Catch
Target
the
is a little
high
bit better.
five.
Yeah, Target is a little bit better though, for sure.
I was watching Summer Jam, the Hot 97 Summer Jam the other day.
Yeah.
And I see Swiss Beats and Timbaland, without giving credit, took a page out of DJ Fresh
What?
and Trax Million
Nah.
and had this beat battle going.
Nah.
It's a joke, but like,
It's a
can
joke.
we get
Oh,
that?
yeah, oh, yeah,
Can we
oh,
get
yeah,
that
yeah,
on?
yeah.
Can we get that? I've been waiting to talk to you about this for about 2 years.
Shout out Trax
Can we
Million,
get
man.
this shit to happen? You know what I'm saying? Get you, Trax Million, maybe some other folks. Can we get a battle?
We did do it battle.
Y'all did it on
Yeah.
Instagram, but I'm talking about, can we
Who
get
won
a
the
battle?
Instagram battle?
That's what I'm saying. It was by opinion.
See?
I mean, it was too dope. But I want to get like some real life. Let's have it. Put it in a motherfucker.
Yeah, that'd be tight. I would love to.
Like how we had a Red Bull beat battles. You know what I'm saying? It's
I
like,
would love to do that.
let's do this shit.
See, that's
I
why you
would
gotta
love
have
to
the
do that.
Smokeland beat battles. Look, Smokeland, tap in, tap in.
Smokeland.
Okay.
I would love to do that shit, man.
Get your budget right.
Man, I'm very competitive with this shit.
Absolutely.
Like, I'm always ready. Like, let's do it. This is good for the culture.
Bro, that shit hella good for the culture.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's good for everybody. But you know, not everybody's built like that. Man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I am though.
What made y'all start doing that?
Trax already wanted to do it.
Right.
And then I was like, let's do it right now. Let's do
Yeah.
it. That's just how I am. Like, if you got an idea, I'm like, let's do it right now. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Because when you talk about it, it's gonna go away. Like, you probably have hell of ideas and then go away. Like, it's hard enough now to like act on all my ideas.
Yeah.
You feel me? When you have a good idea, like, you gotta take advantage of that shit, because you just never know what's gonna pop. You gotta throw it against the wall, see it stick.
That's
We gonna
real.
make
That's
this
hella
shit happen.
real.
Yeah,
Mark my words, we're gonna make this shit happen.
yeah, let's do it. Yeah, make it happen.
Yeah, dog.
So, okay, you've been in the studio with hella people. You did hella Tonight shows. Tell me, I want to know two things. So I want to know
I got 60 of them.
60 Tonight shows.
60 DJ Fresh produced albums. Not all are named the Tonight Show.
That's a lot of work.
Yeah, it's a lot of work.
Woo!
But it's really not, though.
I mean, when
It's-
you enjoy it and it's
You know
art.
what it is? Look, it's work with 6 people or do 6 albums for 10 years.
Oh, well, when you stretch it out like that, that seemed like that's cool. But
No, it's work, though. It's work, though.
I mean, just me, like, I was in the studio Sunday night for 6 hours, and I was like, this nigga Birch Boy Bar, he's sitting right here writing hella juice, and I'm like half asleep. I'm like, oh yeah, are we gonna have to finish? You know, because it actually, even when you like to
work.
do it, it's work. Like sitting in there, you know, just working with the engineer and working this, you know, just
Yeah. It's
that's
work.
a lot of work.
No, it's work. But you know what, though, too? Like if you was in the lab with me like that, falling asleep, maybe I don't know, 5, 6 years ago, I'd have been on you, like I'd have splashed some water in your face or something, like you feel me?
This is the last 10-minute
But
stretch.
no,
Okay,
look,
this is a 10-minute stretch.
but look, but see now I'm not really like that no more. Now I'm more so like it's not about getting it done quick. It's just about doing good work. You feel me?
Yeah.
Because you could be in a rush to get nowhere fast too. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
So
that's real.
I just be on. Let's just try to have a high quantity of high quality. You know what I'm saying? And because you might not be like that. You might not, like certain artists could just get in there and do hella shit, hella verses, and then keep it moving, da-da-da-da-da. But certain artists, like, they may not get done hella shit, but they gonna get some dope shit done.
Yeah.
Like Huss is like that. Like Huss type of nigga where Huss gotta go bust a move over here, then he gotta go stunt one time, and he gotta get in his clean ass muscle car, woo, and then he gonna come through your lab and he gonna gas your shit, and it's gonna be some dope ass shit. You feel me? And then you be like, let's do another one. Now I gotta go bust some moves. Cause that's just him. But like every time he gonna come so saucy. So like it's just you gotta know how to utilize your talent.
Yeah.
Your
No,
gift.
yeah.
You
When
feel me?
I get in the studio, I'm the type of person cause if I like something, I'm writing to it. I'm practicing it before I get in there. Cause when I get in there,
that's what's
I
up.
want to knock hella shit out. I want to come out and feel accomplished.
Do you
know?
write, like, when people, I hear somebody they write off it, do you already have a beat there, or are you writing and then, like, sometimes you just find the beat and then put it on there? How does that work?
Nah, I don't know. I like to just write when I get the beat, but you can write something and move it around. Like I write little things. I'll be like, oh, that bitch musty. Her nigga hella crusty. Oh, let me write that down. And then I'll fit it into another verse. You feel me, on another song. But you know me, I'm one
That's a
take
hook right there,
Jake.
right there.
You know what I'm saying?
That's gonna be the first hook of what we do. You gotta
That bitch
remember that.
musty. Her nigga hella crusty.
That's it.
Bitch musty.
Just that right there.
The beat, dum.
That's it.
All the bitches gonna be like this.
You need a
Bitch.
yeah.
Oh,
Cause
man.
there be some musty bitches in there. You feel me?
Like, that's why when I be myself like this, didn't have time to go.
You unsure?
You feel me?
You got
I'm
the alligator
doing the Harlem
arm?
Shake all night. I'm doing like this. Okay, but look, this is what my questions were. See, we got to talking and chatting. Okay, so 2 things. So 1, I want to know your favorite Tonight Show.
I don't have just one.
Like one where you just off the top of your head, you remember like, oh, that one from, I loved it. I loved doing it. I love every track on it. You know, and you might feel like that about all of them, but.
I'm gonna say the first one because it was the first one.
Right.
And like we had songs on the radio off that one. Me and F.A.B had a song called "We Go Dumb Out Here in the Bay." It was dedicated to Mac Dre, and it was the first one. It was on the radio. It was like,
Go dumb.
yeah, it was that.
Yeah.
It was lit.
That's tight.
So I'm gonna say that one. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah.
But I got a whole bunch of other ones that I like too. But if I gotta say a favorite, I'm gonna just pick the first one.
Okay, and then my other question is, what was the most, I don't know, just whoa moment of being in the studio recording anything that you've done, where somebody that you was working with, you just like, that shit just happened? Like, whoa. You probably got a few. I just need one. You know, you don't gotta give me the most wild one. You could give me a G
Did that
one.
shit just happen? Okay, all right. I ain't gonna say who though.
No, you don't got to.
All right, it was this one time, this particular rapper. He gonna know what I'm talking about too. He was in the booth. He was in the booth, and he was recording his shit. He was recording his verse. Oh, too. Everybody know the song too. Everybody knows the song, and he can't. Somebody was it was a chick there or whatever, and she was just acting hella stank, right? And when he came out the lab, and she was just so disrespectful though, hella disrespectful, right? I'm talking like slap your mama disrespectful.
Oh, no. Hell to nah.
Yeah, like that, right? And he didn't do it, but the nigga who he was with just like uppercut this bitch. Yeah, and I'm not, listen.
Whoa.
But she was so, listen, but watch this though.
That nigga with the bus driver uppercut?
You going to jail now?
But watch though. Listen, I ain't for hitting women and none of that shit, because I know the internet is so goddamn sensitive. But this woman was doing shit like slapping other motherfuckers around in the lab. You know what I'm saying? Damn near kids. You know what I'm saying? Just being hella disrespectful. Hella disrespectful. And she was hella drunk. And she was off her old school, one of them blue stunners back in the day.
Okay, she was turned out.
Yeah, she was.
Turned out.
Yeah. But so was bruh. And then she got the tiger uppercut.
She got the uppercut, but did she jump back up? You know, when the bus driver, remember when the bus driver uppercut that chick and this bitch jumped back up? I was like, ooh, she done took a few uppercuts in her life.
After that, no, if I remember correct, after that they argued their way outside and we was done. But yeah, I wasn't know what I'm talking about.
It was D-Lo's friends, huh? It was D-Lo. D-Lo came out there, I could just imagine D-Lo, one of his friends uppercutting the bitch.
So
I ain't finna say no name. I ain't finna say no name.
What is we asked about the favorite artists, but who are some artists that you've done Tonight shows with, or have worked with that?
Hold on real quick.
Yeah.
It was one of D-Lo's.
Baby, I gotta go.
It was, but I ain't gonna say who though.
See, I just knew, you know, it fed into my brain. Okay, D-Lo. Hey.
So, who are some artists that you've worked with that you may feel like, you know, y'all motherfuckers y'all need to hear more of this person, or if y'all haven't checked them out, check this cat out.
Artist-wise?
Yeah. Because we're going to talk about the whole shebang as well. But I mean, I want to talk about artists as well. Like, who are some artists? Like, for me, I feel like people don't know enough about Chris the Fifth.
Oh, yeah, for sure, yeah.
You know?
Yeah. But unfortunately, he been in prison the whole time.
Right.
But yeah, he's like the best kept secret. Like,
yeah, dog.
Chris the Fifth, like his bar, like, he like scriptures. He writes scriptures.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he'll call me from prison sometime and, you know, we'll talk and shit, and he'll just be spitting me some of his shit. Matter of fact, I can't play this on some other laptop. I'll send it to you. But yeah, Chris the Fifth. But I'll say Chris the Fifth. Let me see who else. I would have to think about that. But for sure, Chris the Fifth though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And also too, I'm glad the Mechanics is finally getting they shine that they deserve. Because they been hella raw. They been raw, you know what I'm saying? And like, their sound is just like, it's just, I feel like it's like the soul of what's going on right now. Like the whole mob, like they call themselves the mob conductors.
Yeah.
You feel me? I love what they doing. So shout out Mechanics.
That's tight. So is there anybody just in the game right now in general, not even Bay Area wise, that you would want to work with?
Yeah, I had some. Yeah, damn. Who did I say I wanted to work with earlier? I would love to do something with Erykah Badu. Matter of fact, we was talking.
We getting some R&B out here? Okay.
Yeah, I would love to do something with Erykah Badu.
Okay. You gotta go. Erykah Badu.
I mean, that'd be like, you know, some DJ Fresh R&B, like.
I want to do something with Kamaya. I would let her do something. I seen her. She was up here. I know our styles would mesh well and shit. Her shit sounds like the lane of shit that I would do. So
I could see that.
Just a matter of time.
Definitely see that. Yeah.
Yeah, Kamaya. But outside the Bay, I want to do some like I would do some shit with like a dope ass like you know what Thundercat is?
Yes.
I would do something with him. So you know what Thundercat?
Yeah.
Like it don't always gotta be a vocalist. I could produce a saxophone player. Just play I already did it before. Just play your shit and like I'll rearrange your shit, sample your shit, and put slap under that shit. You feel me? That's like old school stuff.
Like a beat tape?
Yeah, it could be a beat tape. Yeah. You feel me? Let me do a Tonight Show with Anita Baker or something, man. Like some of the OGs and shit.
Bring the grannies out, the mamas out.
A Lenny Williams Tonight Show?
Cougars out here.
Oh, Tonight Show with Lenny Williams? That'd be crazy.
Bro, Cougars love me. They do. Cougars love
me.
Yeah.
What was the first turntable you had?
I had a Sony belt drive, which is like, you get it at Radio Shack. It's like $100. You feel me? And that shit was terrible, but like, cause like, see, y'all don't really know turntables like that. So
I got some,
Nah, not at
I got
all.
some 1200s at the house.
I'm gonna try to break it down. So like, basically like,
1200, you go out here scratching shit.
when you play a turntable that's in the club, right?
Yeah.
Even though it's mostly CDJs now and shit.
Yeah.
But when you play a turntable in the club, when you hit stop, it sounds very simple. When you hit stop, it'll stop. You know what I'm saying? But a belt drive is what I had. Basically, like there is no stop button. So when the needle is on the record, you can never stop it. So what that means is like if you're trying to mix it, you gotta make sure that like when your part is about to come up, when you're about to mix in the other song, it's gotta be on point because you can't stop the record. You can't stop this record. You feel me? You could get creative and like try to stop it, but a lot of times if you stop it with your finger, them old school record players, the needle would pick itself up on its own and place itself back. You feel me? You lost
So
it.
no, I hear what you're saying. So what's the consequence of that?
The consequence is if you got like hella people in the room listening to a song, listening to your shit or whatever, when that needle lift up, it's gonna be
Dead silence.
dead silent.
So was it standard? Was it standard back then for people to be using that? What is it? A
Turntables?
belt? That
Oh,
kind?
belt drives? No, belt drives is the cheap shit. You know what I'm saying? Like if your son, you got a son, right? If your son was like, I want to be a DJ, well, you know, DJ equipment was hell expensive back then. It wasn't just buying an app and a laptop. It was expensive. So, you know, if you was poor, you feel me? We was poor. Like, you be lucky to get that. So like, no, we're gonna buy you this. We're not finna buy you no $600 turntable, and you need two.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get you these $200 little thing. And what, you know, black and brown kids, what we do, we make the best of what we have.
Yeah.
You feel me? And that's what a nigga did, make the best of what we had.
So do you think, I mean, for you to have to use that, starting off using that and then be so precise when you're mixing it over, it probably made you better.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
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 I mean, he got third, you know what I'm saying? Third in the country, third in the world?
In the country.
Country, there we go. So yeah, I mean, that,
The rest of the world didn't want it. That's what it was. You know what I mean? They was like, we don't want that smoke. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, twice.
So I got some techniques now, you know what I'm saying? Some 1200s, because I'm about to start learning. As, I know you
Tell
said,
you how to do it, too.
I'm gonna be laughing at the house. Like once I get everything, I gotta get some speakers now, I need all the tutelage. So as a DJ, you see a lot of controllers, a lot of CDJs and everything like that now.
Yeah.
What are your views on folks that or just learning how to DJ only on controllers? Do you miss the art? Because you were saying earlier, like it ain't the same as it was DJing.
Yeah.
How do you, or excuse me, not to downplay, but like, what do you see as in the evolution of DJing now? Let's just say.
I mean, yeah, back in the day, like, again, like you had to have the equipment.
Yeah.
So having the equipment alone was like, oh, you must be serious.
Right,
about this
right.
You just spent $12 to $1,500 to get you some equipment. And nigga, you had to have the songs. You had to buy the records.
Oh, yeah. That's,
You gotta buy and the records was like, a single was $6. And you gotta get two. If it's a cracking ass song, you gotta get two. Cause you gotta bring it back and shit. You feel me? So like, shit costs a lot of money, so the respect level for it was a lot higher. But see, like, I'm not no dinosaur. There's a lot of dinosaurs out there. Meaning like, you got a lot of DJs.
Oh, Sonny.
Yeah, you got that shit going on to where like, you know, like they'll be mad at like a DJ who's getting his shine and he's using the controller. I'm not mad at the controller. Like I'm bringing the controller when I go to Africa. It's light, it'll fit right in my backpack. I ain't gotta bring hella records and crates and turntables and all the shit, you know what I'm saying? So it's just a different time. Back then, like it was more about the skill. Like if you could cut, you was gonna have all the bitches. If you could cut. You feel me? Now though, it's more so about just the feel and the song selection. Yeah. It's more so selectors now than like I would say DJ.
Right. They say
It's
turntablists, like the art of turn, like
turntablists, but just like you know what I mean? Like nowadays it's just about like just picking the right songs at the right moment, which is it's an art in that shit too.
Yeah,
Because
no, for real.
the wrong song will clear the whole floor out. I done cleared the floor out before. I ain't gonna lie.
look,
Not often, but I've done it.
All I know is if I was a DJ, I'll be booked like crazy. Okay?
You should do it.
I'll be trying, because, you know, I make playlists for fun. It's like a hobby. Like, I'll be like,
There
I'll
you
make
go.
a playlist of all songs that sampled like old, I don't know, like oldies. Like all rap songs that sampled oldies. That's a playlist.
I can honestly see you being a DJ. Like,
I'm telling you,
You
I'll
got-
be like this.
you got
Where
the
the bitches
personality.
at?
Yeah, see that right there.
Okay.
Cause talking on the mic is a big part of DJing.
Yeah.
A lot of DJs be scared to talk
Shout
on
out,
the mic.
shout out to my DJ partner, Steal the Show. I used to host parties with him
Yeah,
and
the
everything.
show, that's a cold name.
Yeah, yeah,
Steal the
yeah,
show.
yeah.
DJ Steal the Show.
DJ Steal the Show, and I used to do hella parties with him, hosting everything, and like down the line, he was like, "Bruh, I've been watching you, I've been hearing you, and I've been hearing him on the mic, and that shit matters. It
Yeah,
matters
you
to
know,
be able to
mic.
jump on that mic and
Yeah.
change that crowd. Who are some DJs you looked up to growing up? Like, who are some folks you watched that inspired you?
I just wanted to say something real quick. You made me think about something. You said the nigga name was Still the Show.
Yeah.
You know what a nigga name was he from the town?
He from out here?
Oh, you know what somebody else's name would have been? What? He from the town?
What?
Still the hoe.
Okay.
Hey, clap, man. You might change it up one more time. Hello?
It'd have been
Hello,
Still the
you know what
hoe.
I'm saying? They're a fighter.
But not growing up, niggas like Jam Master Jay, for sure Jam Master Jay and Run DMC. This nigga named Rock Raider that passed away from Executioners. He was hella saucy. And my brothers too. My brother's name is DJ Dummy. He's J. Cole's DJ. They'll actually be out here soon. They got a show at the I think the Oracle.
Yeah.
And then my oldest brother, LS1, he's like one of the biggest Miami DJs and shit. But
Love Miami-based music.
Q-Bird over there in Frisco. Q-Bird's dope. Used to be a DJ named DJ not used to, but DJ Revolution. He was with Sway.
Yeah.
Old school.
Yeah. That was 106 KML day.
But to be honest, like right now, I like it's a different style of DJing, but I like what Dage's doing.
Yeah.
Like Dage, like he get the party
He's
started.
going crazy.
Yeah, he
Is
get
that Daghe?
yeah. He from out,
Okay, I've seen it before.
Shout out my brother Dage Digital.
Yeah, he get it going. Like I fuck with Dage.
Yeah.
I fuck with Rick Lee too. Rick Lee.
Yeah. Shark.
Yeah, you
Shark's
know-
one of my favorite DJs.
Rick Lee, that's, you know, he brought me out, let me perform a couple times. He unfollowed me, so, you know, I don't want that relationship. You unfollow me. I don't know what it is with these DJs out here, you know.
Man, I followed you back though. Why you
Yeah,
say
because I
that
had to
part?
say something, and that was real,
She
you
be
know.
strong on him.
Guys, it feels so personal. I'm like,
I didn't know I
what?
did. I didn't even know I unfollowed you. though.
I look at you. I got the app. People need to be like, I got the app. I know who's
What
watching
app do you
me.
use now? 'Cause all mine went out.
I don't know what it's called. I just know it gets me results.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I fuck with you in real life.
Yeah, you know, that's true. When you fuck with somebody on Instagram, it shows everybody else like, look, I fuck with this
You better
person.
stop clout chasing,
understand
baby.
that.
I'm joking.
I understand that.
But you know, since we was talking about DJs, I just wanted y'all to know that my personal DJ Chrissy Marchant, is also pretty tight. I'm wearing DJ Shellheart shirt,
nigga.
you know.
Okay, yeah.
Shout Shellheart for
Okay.
sure. Shout Rex.
Tapped in. I need to be
See,
tapped
shout
in.
out Chrissy, you know, this is what you need to do, because she put together an all-female mixtape with me and some other, you know. You need to get together and put together with the young blood that's coming out right now, you know.
They gotta be tight.
You know, like, you know, the
Speaking.
the
Yeah,
young
be tight.
ones that's
Look,
bringing
look,
the
look.
culture back.
I was just saying that earlier. I said, listen, I want to do everything with everybody as long as I'm not holding no hands. I'll be a helping hand. I ain't holding no hands, but I'll be a helping hand. Because I don't expect nobody to hold my hand, you feel me? And
Yeah.
better not try. But look, let's just do it. Like, if you got your own shit going, let's just bring it together. You feel me? Like, you know, like come to the table with something more than your appetite.
Right.
Feel me?
That's a beautiful saying right there.
So yeah, let's like literally everybody, let's do it. Like, let's do it. If it makes sense, let's do it. Like, I ain't like think I'm high and mighty and all this shit. Let's just throw it against the wall, see if it stick. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, and that's not to say that if you got $5 to throw towards your music and you ain't
Yeah.
even working out here, don't be blowing
Nah,
up his DM.
You
No.
gotta have a budget. You have a budget, but it's also skill. I know it's not just money, but it is budget that matters. Because it's studio time, but it's also you gotta have that potential.
I
that
mean,
skill.
just have your own shit going. It's not even so I'm not even so much talking about bread. I mean, you obviously this is like it's like if I say come to my house and eat, right? I'm not finna pay for your gas to come get to me.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, for real.
You feel me? So I'm just saying, like, just like have your own shit going. You feel me? And let's put it together and make a better situation. You feel me? I welcome everybody.
You know, when I used to think, like, when I had first started doing music, right, I was like thinking, I would tell people, like, I'm really tight, just like work with me, you know, because I was being lazy. Like, I didn't want to go out there, because in artistry of any kind, you know, it's trial and error. You got to waste money a little bit, you got to waste time, you know, and I didn't want to do all that, you know, and so shit never happened for me. And then I started realizing, like, all right, I just got to go do it and get things together and figure it out.
Yeah, on top. Because you're investing in yourself. It's never a waste when you're investing in yourself.
Facts.
It's never a waste when you're investing in yourself.
You know, so for me, right, a lot of people don't I don't just listen to rap, you know? Like, I listen to hella shit.
I don't even listen to rap.
So, yeah, that's what I was about to ask you. So, is there, like, genres or things that you listen to or you pull from, aside from, like, East Coast sounds and stuff like that, that maybe would be off the wall or people wouldn't even expect that you put in your music?
I was just telling Matt a story about that earlier. I was like, when I used to live in Santa Cruz, I called this taxi company one time to get a ride, right? And the dispatcher was like, where do you want to go? Where do you want to go? And I was like, come pick me up, da-da-da-da-da. And then they put you on hold. And when they put you on hold, they play this music, right? So then I hung up and I called again on my Google phone because now it's running through my computer and I could record that.
Oh,
you feel me?
That's hella smart.
And I recorded it, I turned it to a beat, and Mozzie got on it, matter of fact, for his Tonite Show. But yeah, I grabbed.
What song was it?
I forget what it's called. It's like one of the last songs. But this called Doing This Forever, matter of fact. But yeah, I grab music influence from everywhere, you feel me? Like it could be a movie, it could be a porno scene.
Okay.
I done stole shit from Pornhub before. That's slapping. No pun intended. You feel me? I listen to jazz shit. I'll go on YouTube and I'll just like type like 3 genres that I like. I'll go Italian disco R&B or some shit. And I'll get all this like Italian. See, I'm giving them some producers some game right now.
Okay, pay attention.
You feel me? But like, you know, or I'll put Brazilian jazz funk or some shit. You know, like all this like shit from the 70s, shit that's not even in English, but it sound hella dope. You feel me? So yeah, I grab music influence from everywhere.
That's hella tight. I know, cause it be like that. Like music is good across every genre, across every background and color. People. Like, you feel me? It's just so much to pull from, so much in the world that if you creative enough, if you flip it the right way, it could be your shit.
Yeah, off top. Yeah, that's the East Coast in me though too, like sampling. But I play too. Don't get it fucked up.
Right.
Like I could play the blues. I could play like all that shit. Like I took piano lessons and shit.
I was gonna say, what instruments do you play?
Just piano. I dibble and dabble in the bass a little bit. Like I could find my note. I ain't no virtuoso. Like I could find my note. I could damn near play like probably any instrument though. You give it to me, and I could find a note. Like I could find it. You know what I mean? But I play the piano pretty smooth, and I could fuck with the drums a little bit too.
So
that same nigga that we were talking about earlier, he said, and I could play your bitch too.
You gotta go. You need to make up a whole new persona and just wear like a Rick James wig and show up and you be what is it?
Steal the hoe. We'll play your bitch too.
You feel me? That's how you gotta do it. You welcome. I just gave you $1 million idea.
The boombox you walk around with, it's an MPC player, right?
Yeah.
What made you come up with that idea? And that shit goes crazy. But like, what made you come up with that idea and like really use that?
Because me and Amp Live from Zion, well, they're not together no more. Right. Amp Live, we went on tour and shit. It was me, Amp Live, Grouch and Eli, Zion Eyes. Grouch's tour, he do a tour called How the Grouch Stole Christmas. Right?
I remember that.
Yeah. And we had this part where we battled each other. You feel me? So he doing his shit. You feel me? We go 2 rounds. He do his shit, and then I'll do my shit, da 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 da. Then the second round, he would come out with this like NPC kind of guitar looking thing, you feel me? Then he'd go out to the crowd, addressing the crowd, and the crowd going crazy, and then it'd be my turn again, and then I'd do some shit on the drum machine, and I wouldn't get the same response because I wasn't able to engage with the crowd like how he was, you feel me? And at the time, I was doing a mixtape called Booming System, where it was just dedicated to like 808s and slaps and shit like that, and it just was perfect time. Like, damn, I should just get like a boombox made or some shit so I could like interact with the crowd, you feel me? So I found a place out in Portland, and that's the manufacturer, and I sent them my ideas, and we went back and forth. I flew out there, and like I made the first one. I'm on the third one now. Originally I was gonna like mass produce it and shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Might as well. Might as well.
Right. Right.
Message.
Right.
You've done stuff with Raekwon.
Yeah.
You toured Nas. You toured with Common.
I did a few shows with Common. My brother was his, what it was, my brother was his DJ. So whenever they would come out here, I would just go and rock with him and do the set with him and shit.
Bro, like you are, like that. These are stories that, you know what I'm saying? Like Raekwon, how did y'all get that to happen? Like, it's the chef, bro.
Because Raekwon, how did that Raekwon story come about? Cause Raekwon, he fuck with, you remember Dory Rock from Sac?
Yeah, I know that name.
He used to be down with 40. He used to be down with 50.
Yeah.
Anyway, he fucked with him and shit. And at the time, his manager, Raekwon's manager, had reached out to me. I can't remember the whole story, but they needed a DJ for Rock the Bells. And I did. You remember when Raekwon and them niggas slapped Joe Budden?
Yeah, that was 2009. That was like the first Rock the
That
Bells.
tour, yeah, they needed me for that tour. So I did that tour with them niggas, and that's how we had hooked up and shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Bro, it's 60 albums. I mean, it was like 30 Tonight shows or something like that. 20 something. Like between 20 and 30 Tonight shows. I mean, you done a hell of them.
I can name them. Let me see.
Let me get out my. This is the time I do get out my phone so I can get my discography going.
Let me see. F.A.B. All right, F.A.B. was F.A.B. Then I did Smig Dirty. Then I did F.A.B. Part 2.
Tower.
Then I didn't get the Tower yet. Then Smig Part 2. I'm doing them in order.
Oh, okay. See.
Then Tower.
Wikipedia be fake.
Then I did Real World with Styling Out There, but that's not Tonight Show. What was in the Tonight Show? Shady Nate and Jay Jonah. Then I did nigga.
You only 6 in.
I know. I did Shady Nate and Jay Jonah. Then I did Chris the Fifth. Then I did Young Gully. Then I did Messy Marv. Then I did Yuck Mouth.
And this is still in order?
Yeah. Then I did Keep the Sneak. Then I did T Nutty. Then I did Lil Rule. Then I did, who was that? Scheme. I did Scheme.
From LA?
No, from Fresno.
Okay.
Then I did Cousin Fee. Then I did, hold on. I said Cousin Fee, right?
Yeah.
After Cousin Fee was, I'm skipping around. Ezel.
Yeah.
Freddie Gibbs. Trader Truth.
Yeah.
Mozzie.
Yeah.
Did I say Ezel?
Yeah. You did. That's 19 though.
I'm looking at some. I mean, some
Jay Styling.
Styling.
Okay. Now I'm going back. I did the Tonight Show with Beta Weeda and Jay Styling together.
Right. I mean, that's some names. You got Maru, Planet Asia.
Planet Asia. I say him.
Damn, dog. And it shows like how eclectic you are too. Like it's not just one side.
You didn't get to Raekwon yet. Yeah, Raekwon.
Well, yeah, sorry, we already said that.
Yeah.
So I was like,
But yeah.
You know, because I mean, I look at like even outside the Tonight Shows, you did shit with Picasso and like
Picasso.
You know, all these different folks, and you done a lot of stuff with living legends.
Oh, Zion, I forgot Zion.
Zion, you know what I'm saying? Like Tyrese. Like, I'm looking at all this shit. Oh, so you did do R&B. I was asking earlier.
It was a Tonight Show with Tyrese?
Yep.
For real?
First R&B.
Dang,
The only
that's
R&B.
crazy.
The only R&B.
Can we get some more R&B Tonight shows or anything?
Yeah. I want to do. Her and I, we got another one coming.
Tight.
Working on one, but yeah, I would love to do. Oh, me and YMTK got one. It's
one of my favorite artists.
It's not out yet. I got more.
know-
I got more. I said earlier, I got more albums. You know how females do that pose. Shit, all females do this pose, and then they go around like that. I got more albums than females got that pose.
I've never done that pose.
I ain't say you.
Okay, but you said females. I
We're
don't.
just saying, in general, not saying you
general.
That's one
specifically.
of those.
I mean,
You
even
can be the outlier.
even
Okay.
a broken clock is right twice a day.
Right.
You, but I'm just saying.
Yeah. Okay, but I'm just putting it out there. I ain't never did that. Because if I'm gonna show the ass, we just going straight there. Boom. Okay.
All
Period.
females do that. Well, hella females do that. But anyways, though, yeah, I just like the work. Let's get it done.
What programs do you produce on?
I use Ableton Live a lot, but I use a lot of analog though. You feel me? Like I use analog equipment still. Like I got a Roland TR-08.
And is that real to real?
No, it's a drum machine.
Okay.
Drum machine. Like I use a lot of like analog shit. Like it's like the shit that they use to make Planet Rock.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of
Planet
shit.
Rock.
What makes
Planet
you?
Rock.
Why do you keep using those?
Just because like everybody else is only using computers. Like I use computers obviously, but like that's the shit that's gonna make you sound different. And because everybody don't know how to use the shit too, or they, you know what I mean, just intimidate. I don't know what it is. I don't want to say it. Whatever. You feel me? Like that's just me.
Who taught you how to like produce? Who like work? Like who's some folks? Or were you self-taught?
My nigga Dex and then my homie Style Messiah, they showed me like how the fundamentals was, and then I went my own way. It's like can't nobody really show you like how to dance. They can show you how to do the move.
Right.
But you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like they showed me the fundamentals, and I went my own way with it.
Absolutely.
You feel me?
Yeah, so what would be some advice that you would give to upcoming artists and DJs?
To like be successful.
Yeah, I mean, to be successful, to get anything out of what they're trying to do.
All right, you gotta, which is so hard to do because everybody want it overnight, but you gotta be willing to work harder than everybody else consistently and persistently for 10 years.
You gotta go. Ah, that sounds hella stressful.
That's what they say. Say it takes 10 years. I mean, it's before like a lot like this instant fame shit, but it takes 10 years to get some recognition.
It takes 10 years to make overnight success.
Sheesh.
It's 10 years. But see, but look, it don't necessarily mean it's gonna take 10 years.
Yeah.
But you gotta go into it with that mindset. It's just like if
Yeah.
you racing somebody, right? You're not supposed to be looking like that. You just supposed to just do your hardest and go the fastest you can. You feel me?
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's
But
true.
look, 10 years is not a lot of time to spend the rest of your life how you want to spend your life.
I mean,
It's not.
it's not, but like me, like I'm really struggling as an artist because I'm a mom, you know, and then I have a full-time job, and it's like to be an artist, you gotta be okay with spending hella money or putting hella time into something that is not gonna be beneficial for a long time, you know? Like that's how I plan. Like if I lose money, I'm like, okay, I know that this is necessary, you know, this is gonna pay off eventually, you know?
Right.
But it just be so overwhelming because on top of being an artist, it's not just that you can be the artist, you know? You gotta do the business part of it also.
on top.
And then you gotta do the social part of it, you know? And that shit is just, and then everybody's be so goddamn fake, okay? So it just be hard.
That's the sacrifices that come with it, though. You know, it's that, you know, and you have to go with that in your mind. You have to go with that and say that it's going to take these sacrifices. It's going to take this work. It's going to take this heartache.
All that. And you know, music is a jealous talent.
Right.
I dare you to walk away from it. It's going to call you right back.
Yep.
And it's going to break your heart. If music ain't never broke your heart, it ain't really for you. This shit'll break you down. This
Tell me
ain't no
more.
joke. It's just saying, like you could be, like I got some for sure struggle stories, but you need them struggle stories though. Or you need that struggle. Cause like if you don't want to struggle, you feel me? So like you naturally gonna use your brain and everything you got to figure out how to crawl out of that fucking hole that you may or may not be in. And once you get out of it, you're gonna make sure you don't never go back there again.
Yeah.
You feel me? So cause you got that for reference. You feel me?
Yeah.
Now, you saying you a mom, so that's gonna make you go even extra harder. You feel me? And like look 2-3 moves up ahead, but you're probably moving a little bit out of fear, which is good.
Yeah.
But at the same time though, it's like you here, like you know how many bitches that would love to take your seat.
Well, you can.
It's time to say it? Because go ahead.
This is the second to last episode, so all you weak ass
you?
hoes, for me,
Are you done?
for him.
This whole shit.
I don't know. It's up to Matt,
Burn
you know.
this bitch down.
Oh shit, you out?
Send your hey.
To be
Hey.
determined.
To be
you
determined.
know, but all you bitches that talking about I ain't got no personality, get your dry ass up here. I
Hey.
want to see you do this, okay?
Hey, send y'all demo tapes in. Thizzler On The Roof at gmail.com. This is the perfect time.
Nah, send them to me. KingKeyMusic@gmail.com. If I'm not okay with it, bitch, it's not happening. Okay, period.
But fresh. We haven't. I mean, I know that there was an interview earlier that you guys did, but this is our interview, so we want to talk about it, and I want to highlight it. So you have a production crew, the whole shebang.
Yeah.
How did y'all come together? Like,
Because first it was me and Tower.
Right.
Feel me? I met Tower at People's Park.
yeah.
Feel me?
Who's also an amazing graphic designer too.
Oh yeah, Tower is just like Renaissance.
Yeah,
That nigga
yeah.
did everything well.
Yeah.
Like literally, like it's amazing. But I met him at People's Park, and then me and him we've been functioning together like for hell of years. And then he already knew, like he tapped in, like he used to work at old school Tuiasosopo and all the shit. You know what I'm saying? The record store. So he knew Drew.
Yeah.
And once he introduced me to Drew already knew Beta and
Right.
all that, of course, One of a Kind.
Right.
One of a Kind was around, and then we just put it together.
Yeah.
We was always working.
Yeah,
And
that's
shit.
right. It was because it started off as like a collective. Before it was a production crew, because it was you, Chaman, Beta.
Everybody kind of had their own movements.
Right,
and shit.
right,
And
right,
we just
right.
like came together and made it one.
And now as a production crew, it's you, Face the Music.
I'm gonna get it right this time.
Right.
It's Young Gully,
Okay.
which was our artist,
Right.
the vocal. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And then production-wise, it was myself, Face the Music, Jamon Drew, One of a Kind was with me, and he was with
Right.
On the
On the
Road.
road, yeah. Shout out 101K.
Yeah, and Track Academics.
And
Shout out
Tracks.
Academics. Sneaky Mike Remzo, and we had Fat Steve. Fat Steve was like one of the first super saucy, shout out D-Ray, but Fat Steve was one of the dopest like photographers and shit out here. Like he changed the game as far as photography. I'm gonna make sure I said everybody this time.
We'll put a subtitle later.
It's hard to remember everybody.
Yeah,
this time.
yeah.
I got hella
But how
shit.
does the production crew work? Like, is it just like y'all just kind of, if you let's say you're in Africa, they send you a beat like, bro, add something to this. What do you think about
Yeah,
this?
all that shit. Yeah, all that shit. All the merrier. Like, I'll have some shit going. I mean, we was way more active back then, so now everybody's spread out different places. Like, Towers out there in Atlanta and
Right.
shit. Yeah, it was like I'll send some shit, or Tower sending some beats.
Yeah.
I'll send it to that. It's like a network.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And we all just get to the finish line.
Lazy Afternoon, one of my favorite songs he ever did. That shit claps hella hard.
Yeah.
Have you ever been offered a major? Or have you always just been independent?
I always been independent. I did have one opportunity a long time ago with Koch. Remember Koch Records back in the day? I did one record with them. It was called the Tonite Show with DJ Fresh, and it was basically like a compilation and shit. And then I did some business recently with Def Jam. With it just like did some production shit. Like I didn't sign like no contract. Just like I do business with them where they bought a track. I did some shit with Cardo. And Cardo, Pyro Giovanni from Detroit, did a record, and Cardo reached out to me to do some production on that record. And, you know, that fucking major label shit is a whole nother game. It's like the money in that. It's hard to get to it though. Like it take hella long. You feel me? But when it come, it'd be cool. You know
Absolutely.
It'd be cool. But yeah, I always been independent because I don't like waiting on people. I like to.
You want to just get this? Let me handle this shit. I don't want to wait for this clearing, this that.
Yeah, it's a lot of that going on. It's a lot of that, which is, but you know, it's all good though.
Any projects coming up? Any Tonight shows or anything that we don't know about that are coming up soon?
Me and Grouch got one from Living Legends coming.
Can we get a whole Living Legends thing? You think we can make that happen one day?
Yeah, we for sure can make that happen. That'd be tight. I'm gonna do something with this girl right here.
He is. So he's saying
I'm
it.
thinking about what you said to me earlier. But hold on. Who else? Me and Freddie Gibbs got a part 2 coming. Me and Eli. I don't know if it's a Tonite Show, but Eli from Living Legends. Me and All Black doing something. Me, All Black, and Face the Music. We doing something.
That's crazy. Shout out to the Dubs.
Yeah. Shout out to Doug. Me and Beta Weeda, we got something. Me and Stalin got another double album.
Nigga.
The first one hit billboards. It was like number 61. No commercials, no radio play, just all soil.
That's tight.
Yeah, it's a blessing for sure. Who else? Blue from Los Angeles.
Yeah.
We got something coming. I feel like I'm forgetting somebody, man. Am I forgetting somebody?
I mean, like you said, man, you guys many albums. The girl, the ladies got that, so you missing it. I mean, it's even a better surprise to come up.
Yeah, I just like, because ultimately when I pass away, like, my kids gonna have some kind of residual that they don't never gotta think about. It's gonna come.
Are all the Tonite shows available like online for streaming and stuff?
Yep, all you gotta do is type DJ.fresh. All my shit gonna come up.
Can I ask you a question? Okay, so when you work with somebody, you own half the song, right?
Yeah.
Because that's your beat, right? The royalties or masters or whatever, all that.
Oh, and before you say that, where she's going, I got a company. Hold on, what you about to say? I got a company I'm starting. I already started. It's called the Royalty Retrieve Administration, and it helps producers and artists do exactly what she just asked me. When you upload a song to, let's say you do an album and you turn it in to a company, let's say Empire, the greatest fucking digital distributor out. Shout out Gazi, Nima, all family. When you put your music up through them, they go get it on iTunes and Spotify, like all the streaming networks, all the digital platforms and shit, right? And somebody buys that song, right? When somebody buys that song, if you split it, me and you do a project, when somebody buy that song, you gonna get half, I'm gonna get half, right?
Yeah.
When somebody press play on Spotify, you gonna get half, I'm gonna get half. That's what they do, digital distribution, right? But it's a whole nother side that digital distribution doesn't do, which is registering your songs to ASCAP
and BMI. That's what I need help with. Oh my goodness.
That's what my company is offering for artists and producers. It's more so geared more for producers, but it's everybody welcome, artists too. Right. And we just we do all the shit for you. We can show you how to do it as well, just so you educated on how to do it. Yeah. But we do that. We take a small cut, you know what I'm saying, for the administration, because it's work.
Absolutely.
It's tedious. It's Excel sheets and uploading and all the shit. But yeah, what's up?
Look, see, now I had another question off of that. But it's tight though being a producer, because like in that situation where if we did something and we did distribution with Empire, you get half, but I don't get half.
Yeah, you do get half.
You get half and I get half. But Empire gets a piece of my half.
Well, yeah,
yeah. And then if there's another artist on it, then they also get a piece of my half. Yeah, no, I'm saying that's why it's so tight to be a producer, because you immediately always are gonna get half if the artist is doing distribution, right?
I've seen a lot of stuff like producers don't always get all the love though.
Yeah.
That's because people be dumb.
Producers are timid, and I can't say a producer timid, but I know I used to be I ain't really used to like talk about money. Yeah. But if you don't talk about it, it's just business. Like EPMD first album, business never personal. Yeah. Or second EPMD. I'm just saying,
didn't grow up in New York early.
You have to in this. Listen. In this game, there is no you can't have a premonition or whatever about talking about your money. You don't got to be extra aggressive and all that shit neither. It's just you got to talk about it. Like if you think it, damn, I want to know how I'm gonna get wool. You gotta say that shit, because you gonna learn by getting fucked in your ass in this game. I ain't never had my ass. I ain't never had no broomsticks in my ass, none of that shit. it might be the reason why like I'm still on the steps. Cause a lot of times you get fucked in your ass, you elevate up sometimes, but like I don't want that.
Ain't playing with my cage.
And that's why I got so many projects too. Because I always go 50-50. Unless they cash me out for a project, that's understood too. Right. But like I always go 50-50 with the artist, or 60-40, or whatever. It's a split. You gonna get what you get. You know what you get going into it, and we keep it moving. We just keep, you know what I'm saying, watering this seed and let this tree grow. Yeah. You feel me?
Yeah. So okay, real quick before we go, so would you say that, like, say if Beyonce and Jay-Z hit you up, like, we want you to produce our project for free, right? Would you do that?
Of course.
I mean, I knew you would say that. I would say that, but I think it would be nice to know, like, I feel like people think, like, oh, I need to be paid all the time, when it's sometimes there's opportunities that are so great, you know, that...
I mean, ultimately, you're an independent contractor.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if it makes sense, like that would make sense, because the money that's gonna come from that, you did fucking Jay-Z and Beyonce's project.
Yeah.
You feel me?
You living and seeing bitches after
If
that.
you got an ad lib on Jay-Z and Beyonce's project, you gonna get some accolades.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm not finna do, you know what I'm saying, DJ such and such and MC what now fucking shit for free.
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah.
Message, hello, is this thing on? Hello?
Yeah.
Niggas, you dropping albums on Saturday and breaking the internet? The fuck?
That's why, I mean, I think that's what, like, a lot of people getting into music don't understand. It's just like, at the end of the day, like,
They
you
taking
know.
that elevator, bro.
We trying to eat too. Like, if it's not mutually beneficial.
Yeah, it's a business. Like, all that, like, man, I know. Yeah, look, dude, it's never for free. Like, all right, somebody they'll go, well, you did woo for free, dude.
My finesse ain't your finesse, cuz.
Right.
At the end of the day.
Right.
That's what I tell people. And if you calling me and you talking about what I did with somebody else, I think it's already bad. Because now you thought you was going to work me. You know what I'm saying?
That's like penny pinching.
Right.
And shit.
You pocket watching, man. Fuck out my pockets.
Yeah. But yeah, like I say, like if somebody just have your shit going. That's what I'm saying too. Like, you just got to be willing to work harder than everybody else, persistently 10 years. Because when you doing that, when you working hard and you got your shit going, like, you may not have to pay. I mean, you ain't gonna have to pay for shit because you done already invest into yourself so much.
Yeah.
You just gonna have that pass.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because you invested into yourself. You feel me? And then y'all gonna build together. Like, you get out what you get back what you put out. Period.
Yeah.
Well, definitely.
Real shit.
DJ Fresh has been an honor.
Oh man, it was good.
As IG DJ.Fresh.
It's DJ Fresh.
We see y'all not following each other.
Actually, I do follow. I just don't remember what it is. I just go to the app. But I appreciate you for being here.
Man, thanks for having me, for sure.
DNas in the building. Qing Qi. Well, actually, we about to be out the building.
Yeah, you know.
Next week's our last week.
Evicted.
Hello.
I'm glad I got
Hey,
out
we happy we got you here.
It might be more though.
We about to be out the building. So you can check us with a cardboard box outside, you know what I'm saying? Hollering at Pickett and Thizzler. Yeah.
Bring back Qing Qi and DNas.
Yeah, you can't leave.
Nigga, hey, send y'all demos in, because you niggas talking hella shit. Let's see how good you really is. Cornballs.